Okay, sis, I know you sitting there not probably all sweating beads and everything. I talked to this boy about 2 hours ago and I told him to get me that video, Well, I'm doing it now. Got a little headache, but I'm doing it now. So, I got to ruffle your feathers a little bit, as always. So, my sister, Taquia Vivinia Williams Vincent, Kia, going into her 40th birthday. Wow. We had a lifelong journey for sure. But just to think back on, growing up with this woman y'all know today was much calmer. Still a bit wild from time to time, but in the organized sense, Yeah, her biggest thing, and I may seem like I'm bouncing back and forth a little bit, but nah. But her biggest thing, us growing up, because Kia and I are what? We're not a complete 2 years apart, but anyway, we're a week apart in terms of our birthdays, but she's turning 40, so I'll be turning 42. So we're almost 2 years apart, but not a full 2 years apart. Anyway, the whole point of me bringing that up is her biggest thing with us growing up is that, especially when she learned in school that doctor said or whatever, females mature 2 years faster than boys. So she always felt with that concept there, me and her were the same age. So with that being said, everything I did she could do or she gonna do better. It was a competitive thing. Or whatever I could do, she could do. And that wasn't so, but that was her mentality. Like, that was her argument. Like, there's no separation. And even, growing up, though that was her argument, so she felt, she could always do what I did. So, in the beginning, it was just Kia and I, like when we left, other family or whatever in Alabama, and we came to stay with our dad. We was living with our dad. It was Kia and I. Initially, us two. We was the first two together growing up. So, like, he used to leave and go to work early, and I would be left in charge. So, with that being said, I came to learn his time schedule and all that and whatnot. So, when I wanted to leave the house, I would tell Kia, no, you got to stay in the house. Oh, she'll be like, why? You going, I can go. I used to try to convince her, no, that way if daddy come back early, you can come find me and warm me, and then I know what I got to do. And this and that other. But anyway, she'll just hard-headed like that. Sometimes, not in a bad manner, but the fact that, she'll just kind of always wanting to be around me. She looked at me as like her being in my shadow when I suppose I saw her always in another lane. She just was wanting to bother me, so to say. But it's always been a good thing. We have a great relationship. Everything I kind of set out and achieved indirectly or directly, she came behind and did. Always had the competitive spirit. Always just had this punctuality about her. So, and when things fall out of line, they tend to get a bit frantic when they fall out of her designated time frame and stuff like that, working herself up. But that's Kia. So she kind of looked at me as like being in my shadow, but I always told her, no, you ain't about being like me, it's being better than me. But I always saw her being in her own thing, because she just always had her own opinion about stuff anyway. Like I said, she felt that because girls mature 2 years faster than boys, and that I was 2 years or almost 2 years older than her, well, we pretty much was on the same level. So, I couldn't tell her nothing. And that being said, she always did kind of get the truth through experience. So, and that's a good thing though. But all being said, shoot, we had some great time. I forgot we was even in high school. We was even in the little DECA program together. She sent me a picture showing me that. So it's like everything I was a part of, when I look back, she kind of took those steps in doing, and see her. I remember when she used to call me about all the little stuff she wanted to do on her own, and seemed to be like hesitant. I'd be like, here, you got it. You just told me what you want to do. Now just go do it. Take your time and do it. The thing is, you wanna do it all at once, but just how you thought it out. You ain't think it all at once. You see the big picture. Now you take steps and go get it done. But that's all. I love my sis though. I love all my family, but I love my sis. And then she always seemed to put it like, it's always good to have a family member, or to have a family member you consider a friend. And her and I are definitely good friends, even though it should be, like a given, but no, we are friends, and we're brother and sister too. So I love her. Happy birthday. I wish you the best in all that you are doing, have done, set out to do. Remember to take your deep breaths when things get overwhelming. Inhale, exhale, But continue striving. Use all that you gained thus far coming into this 40. Go ahead and master laying out everything you further set to achieve or want. Stay well. Stay you. Love you. And I know you may ridicule the video and all that, but listen here. I gave you natural, genuine feedback.